Hola, buongiorno, welcome. How are you? Well. What a day we had yesterday. Okay, I'm really going to quickly start on here because we absolutely nailed this puppy from up here. We said it yesterday. Come down, that fifth wave, done and dusted. Are we finished coming down? Don't know yet. We'll go into the Nazi DAC yesterday, but this, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, was an absolute doozy McDoozerson. And if you took it, congratulations, you paid yourself. This is a week's work, people. A week's work. So enjoy. Well done. All right, on to our poorer and less effective and quite frankly irritating cousin BTC. Um, so first things first this morning, let's just quickly remind ourselves of what our 4-hour chart is saying. Is that we're still in this fourth wave, right? So we're still trying to get back up from 58, somewhere in here, maybe up to 67. So if you're still short from 58, in my humble opinion, it's still worth a hold, even though this might come all the way back down to you. You should have taken profit anyway. So what are we looking at? Looking. Right. Well, we took the scalp long yesterday afternoon here. That was all very well and good. We do have this morning a little 80% setup play. So if we drop to or go up to the 30-minute chart, if maybe we get something like this, either we take this low out, we don't bother, and we get a 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2, then the likelihood is we're going to rotate back up to the top of value, right? Now we do have up here double top, and obviously we are, because we've hit the 886.9, the likelihood is this top's going to get taken out at some point. So I am still, these two shorts up here will still be my major shorts, right? Either this one here or that one there. They're still going to be the biggies. So we have our first day of news today. News is news, ladies and gentlemen. We have the news. Here it is. Oh, come on, what's going on? Oh, for goodness sake, it's frozen. It's blimmin' frozen. So we have news, big news. CPI. This is super important. Okay, for the inflation outlook in the US. This will move dem markets, people. So let's be very aware that we should not be trading within this zone. All right. Rec City, Reckaroo. So let's see if we get a reaction from this little box here. And then that would give us, let's just, if we do this here and here and here, brings us into 66, 60, up here into where we start to look at our shorts to come back into the 58s. Now, what if it hits the 786.8? Oh, we see 886 is lovely, isn't it? 59,800. Okay. So I'm definitely looking at some point to try and move into a long at some point today to take us up into here. It could take 2 days to get there. This could be this might not happen quick. But I think it's we're in the middle, like when we are in this kind of range here, yeah. Oh, this is no tradie here, no tradie. Look at it. I mean, you are below the point of control of this whole little process. We need to be at extremes. We need to build excess on either side of the proverbial tape. All right, so I would love them to come down, clean up this low, leave a nice excess candle. See these ones here? Get rid of these two. Maybe tap the 786 or the 886, come down, and then start to move up. Now, if it doesn't do that and it just decides to turn here, then I'm watching for a break above. Look at that. I didn't have my two VAPs on. A break above the daily open, on a higher, on like a 30-minute candle, a couple of those, and then I will go long. I don't like that as much because your stop loss is going to be down here, and you're going to have left these naked these points here without having them sorted out. So not a fan, but we need to be aware it's there. Scalp short here. Really, I think this scalp short only comes into play if we start long from down here. If we suddenly, if we do turn and get up here, I'm not sure I'm shorting here because I'm just got long here. So I'll look for higher. Okay, so we did. So I did have a quick look at ETH. Ethereum looks a little bit better actually. Ethereum looks like it's already began its structure to the upside. This is on the hourly frame, and it looks like it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. So maybe it's giving us the indication that it's on its way. Invalidation of this idea is quite simple. It's here because I've got 1, 2. This is a 3. This would all be 4. Finished. Don't really want it to hit the 618, but it's a soft invalidation. Hard invalidation is coming into the purview of 1, and then up. So this, I'm like, okay, people, maybe. On the NAS, I'm watching for 3 zones, right? It's kind of, this is difficult because this is short and long. Because obviously, if we manage to come back up here and base and find support, then I will long this daily open support and then push up. If we get to the H1 here, you can see that we have completed some kind of 5-wave down, and I would now like to see us at the very least make it back up into the 29 850 zone where the 618 is. Now it may have to do this kind of thing where it comes down into here and then comes up, because I think that this is going to be part of a larger move. Oh, for crippin' Nora's, this is annoying, isn't it, everybody? Go away, everybody, everything. This is just, I can't see this. That's why. Let me put it up here. Now I can see it. Right, there we go. So what I'm looking for is this, and for us to come back into here. And that's to be a retest of this enormous move up here. Yeah. I'm really hoping it's close to 50%. Yes, it is. Good. So that's what I'll be looking for. Oh, get out of the way, Mike, for goodness sake. Sorry. So we'd be looking at one of these two options here based off okay, let's try and clean this up for you so you can see what's going on. Based off something which we coming up here. Let me get rid of these two because they don't need to be there and they always mess things up. Okay. So let's look at something like this maybe. And then we come down. So that's the NAS and BTC. We are actually getting a little bit of a reaction here. Longs are stepping in, shorts are flat. We're starting to get a tick up on CBD and a tick up on open interest. See how this develops. I'm interested, as I said, if it gets above the daily open. If it can show me it can get above the daily open, then that's good. Anyway, first reaction point here, we do appear to be, but it is only 6:30 in the morning, so it's still very early. I don't really want to trade for about an hour and a half. So that would be good. Get above here, and then your TP1 will be here, which is going to be a cool. Let's see, what would that be? Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I'm really just seems to be a. So that will be. Oh wow, that's a 6R, man. That's amazing. Okay, so you could TP1 here actually. That'd be 3s or 4s, and then let the runners go. All right. So let's have a look if we get a little reaction here. Oh, we're 11 minutes. I'm sorry. See if that happens. If not, let's let it drop down. 886, 786. Up here, weekend low, and then move up. All right, then that's your lot. Lots of love. Have yourselves a nice day. Taddy boys.